Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Alexia Umansky has pretty grown up in front of the world. The daughter of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, Kyle Richards, has made cameos over the years on Robe. But now that she's all grown up, how would Kyle feel if she ever became a real housewife herself? Someone mentioned that the other day, and she said, "Oh, I could see myself doing that," Kyle shared in a recent interview with People. And I thought, what are you talking about? You learn nothing from what I've gone through. Kyle shared a similar sentiment when speaking on a panel at BravoCon in 2023, which you can check out in the video at the top of the post. Regardless of whatever the TV future holds for Alexia, she will soon be an actual wife when she gets married later this year, yes. Let that fact sink in for a moment. Alexia is currently engaged to her longtime boyfriend, Jake Zingerman. The couple became engaged in November 2024 and celebrated their upcoming wedding at an engagement party held last weekend at Kyle's home in Encino. Previously, it was confirmed that Alexia and Jake will marry in Aspen, Colorado later this year. Aspen is, of course, a location that is special to the Umansky Richards family. We have a date. It's September 6th, Kyle shared back in January of this year. Kyle has also shared updates on planning the couple's upcoming wedding and how hands-on her daughter is. She knows exactly what she wants. She is planning like crazy, and I'm just saying, okay. Yes. Love it. Perfect. She's like, "What do you think about this wedding planner?" I'm like, "Love it. Great. Done." She's like, "What do you think about this date?" I'm like, "Great, done." So she has a very clear vision of what she wants, and basically we just have to pay for it, Kyle said during The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills after show season 14. In the ever-evolving universe of The Real Housewives, where legacy often feels like currency, the prospect of a new generation stepping into the spotlight carries more than a hint of drama. And for Kyle Richards, the idea of her daughter Alexia Umansky joining the iconic franchise is nothing short of emotional alchemy. It stirs up pride, protectiveness, nostalgia, and yes, a fair amount of hesitation. Kyle Richards, the last remaining original cast member of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, has spent over a decade navigating the treacherous waters of fame, feuds, and friendships under Bravo's microscope. So when the notion of her daughter Alexia taking up the diamond came up, Kyle didn't respond with a simple yes or no. Instead, her reaction was something more nuanced, filled with feelings, as only a true housewife could deliver. To understand Kyle's complicated response, one must first consider the weight of her legacy. Kyle didn't just appear on Robe, she helped define it. From early battles with her sister Kim Richards to her recent marital strife with Mauricio Umansky splashed across tabloid pages, Kyle has lived a very public life. Her daughters, especially Alexia, have been raised adjacent to that limelight, but never fully inside it. "I've given over 10 years of my life to this show," Kyle once said in a reunion special, teary-eyed and reflective. "I've let the cameras into my home, into my heart. I don't regret it, but I know the toll it can take." So when people began whispering about Alexia being the next Richards woman to hold a diamond, Kyle's first instinct was to protect. After all, she knows better than anyone what comes with reality TV, how quickly fans can turn, how social media can devour your worst moments, how the narrative can slip away from you. "She's strong, but this world is tough," Kyle told a friend over lunch and picked up by Bravo mics, naturally. "I don't want her walking into something she's not fully ready for." Alexia Umansky, now in her late 20s, has grown into a savvy, confident woman with a thriving career in luxury real estate. As part of Buying Beverly Hills, the Netflix real estate docuseries focusing on the agency founded by her father Mauricio, Alexia has already had a taste of the spotlight. Viewers praised her poise, her negotiation skills, and her ability to juggle family dynamics with high-stakes property deals. Unlike other Bravo offspring who have resisted the call of cameras, Alexia seems almost made for it. But Real Housewives is a different beast. On Buying Beverly Hills, the drama centers around commissions and client expectations. On Robe, the conflicts go for the jugular, friendships shattered, secrets exposed, and marriages scrutinized. Yet the appeal is undeniable. Fans have taken to social media declaring Alexia the future of Housewives. She's stylish, articulate, and carries the name recognition that Bravo loves to bank on. Imagine the tagline. Kyle's reaction, according to insiders, is deeply torn. There's a part of her that beams with pride at the thought of Alexia following in her footsteps. It would be iconic, Kyle said during a recent panel. I mean, a mother-daughter duo on Housewives? That's TV gold. But then, her voice softened. But I also know how hard this can be. It's not just a show. It's your life, your heart, your soul out there for everyone to judge. Her concerns aren't just maternal. They're grounded in experience. Kyle has seen castmates chewed up and spit out by the reality TV machine. She's had to weather scandals, confront betrayals, and explain herself in reunion chairs under the glare of Andy Cohen's raised eyebrow. Does she want that for her daughter? Still, Kyle isn't entirely ruling it out. Sources close to her suggest that she'd consider it under the right circumstances. If it was something Alexia truly wanted, and if the narrative felt authentic, not manufactured, I think Kyle could be persuaded, said a production insider. But she'd be watching like a hawk. Alexia herself has remained somewhat coy on the subject, perhaps wisely so. In interviews promoting buying Beverly Hills, she's been asked point-blank whether she'd ever join Robe. Her answer? A measured smile and never say never. She's aware of the attention. Her social media following has surged, with fans dissecting every Instagram post for clues. Was that a lunch with Dorrit? Did she just tag Erica Jane in a story? And when she attended the Robe Season 14 premiere party alongside Kyle, speculation reached a fever pitch. Alexia, to her credit, seems unfazed. I've learned from the best, she once said of her mother. I know what this world is, and I know what it's not. From Bravo's perspective, the idea is tantalizing. Generational casting has worked before. Think of Gia Giudice on Ranch, growing up in front of cameras and becoming a fan favorite. A Richard Umansky arc would offer rich, built-in drama. Kyle's transition into a new chapter, Alexia's ascension, perhaps even the dynamic with Mauricio post-separation. Could Bravo be grooming Alexia as the next era of Robe? It wouldn't be the first time reality TV handed over a dynasty. And with Kyle's rumored future on the show increasingly uncertain, Alexia's presence could provide continuity, a bridge between past and present. At the heart of it, Kyle's feelings are those of a mother who has seen too much to be naive, but loves too fiercely to say no outright. She sees Alexia as capable, intelligent, and charismatic, but also as her little girl who once danced in front of the mirror during Housewives filming breaks. I'll support her no matter what, Kyle recently told a fan at BravoCon. But trust me, I'll be watching every episode. And if anyone comes for her, they'll have to go through me first. So, will Alexia Umansky join the ranks of the Real Housewives? Only time will tell. But if she does, she'll be doing it with Kyle's cautious blessing, and with the full force of a legacy behind her. Because in Beverly Hills, diamonds aren't just symbols of wealth, they're family heirlooms. And this one might be ready for a new shine.